Hi, Ed Diaz here. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to do real-time recording of drums inside the Roland FANTOM and then go in and do some editing using TRRec. All right, let's get started. Okay, so in the last video, we set up 3 different patterns using the TRRec, so more of the step recording. Okay, so here's my original. Great. And then I have my variations. There's variation 1. All right, so I have those that I did using the TRRec method of recording. Now, what if I wanted to go ahead and, hey, I just want to play it down in real time? Can I do that? And the answer is yes. So I'm going to cursor down right here to a free pattern and got that, so that's fine. So now I'm going to press the record button. And as you can hear, I have the metronome going off. So let me just turn it off for a second so I can show you what these things mean. So probably the most important thing right now, because we're going to go ahead and doing real-time recording, but we're going to keep on overdubbing inside the FANTOM or doing a mix in here. So I'm going to start off here with record destination. The way it's currently set up is if I go ahead and start and stop, when I press record again, it's going to go automatically to a new pattern. So here's how I make it not do that. Instead of new, every time I press record, I'm going to say do a mix or an overdub. Okay, great, we have that. I have different count-ins that I can use, and I prefer wait note, which means as soon as I touch the keyboard, it's going to start recording. And I could use no count-in, 1 measure, or 2 measure. All right, so for my example, I'm going to use wait note. Also in here, I can have input quantize, so that way if I'm off in my beat, it's going to quantize it to the nearest resolution. And in this example, I'm going to use a 16th note. So that's fine right there. And then most importantly, I'm going to press loop record switch. So after we get through the measures that I've allotted for recording, it's going to just keep on looping. So this is something that's great. Now, once again, just like in the TRRec, I can do anywhere from 1 measure up to 32 measures. Okay, great. So for my example, I'm going to use 1 measure. All right, I think we're ready. I'm going to turn the click back on. So I have the click, everything set, 1 measure length, it's on mix, quantize, loop. I think we're ready. So let's go ahead and start recording. Great, have that. Now if I wanted to do another instrument, I can press record in, and now I can go ahead and find the different instrument that I want. When I'm ready, press start, and it's recording in the same pattern because we told it to loop and then also not to go ahead and create a new one, but just mix. So now here we go, it's recording, and I just come in. There it is. If I want to, I can press record in. Let's go ahead and record. Have that set in there. Let's go ahead and add the 808 cowbell. That's fine. So right away we have a nice little recording. Now what if I come in here and I make a mistake? Okay, I just recorded that. What if I don't like it? Watch this. I can press erase, and I can erase the 1 wrong note, or I can erase the section of wrong notes. So I never really have to stop. I can just keep that vibe going. I'm good. Maybe after further listening to us, I don't like that after all. I can erase just that 1 note, and I can keep my vibe going. Very, very cool. All right. I think I have it like that. There we go. Sounds good. And let's stop. So now you see I was able to go in here, and let me turn down my volume so you can hear. I was able to go in here, and since I had the sequencer and the record standby on mix, wait note, and loop, I could go ahead and just keep on feeding the beat just however I wanted to very quickly. All right, let me stop this. We weren't recording right there. Now here's the great thing. Now what if after reviewing, I'm like, well, can I edit this? How can I edit this? Where can I do it? Well, there's a couple things we can do. One, we can go back and we can press play, and we hear it. And we can go ahead and use our TR-Rec, which we did in a previous video. So before we recorded with TR-Rec and we edited with TR-Rec, well, guess what? We can record in real-time pattern mode and then edit in TR-Rec. So I have that pattern. I'll press TR-Rec, and there is everything there. So say if I wanted to, there it is. I could just press start. And I can just go ahead and start inputting notes. Whatever I want. Sounds good. We have that right in there. And anything that I edited, either erased or unselected or put in here, I can actually go ahead and now throw it back into pattern. So all I have to do is press pattern, and there it is. So very quick and easy. So as you can see, you can come into a pattern, record in real time. Make sure when you record in real time, this is a very important step, you set it for mix, and then you also set loop record switch. I would also suggest deciding on the input quantize. In my example, I use a 16th note for the resolution. And for counting, you can use 1 measure, 2 measure, weight note, or whichever you prefer. It's totally up to you. So that is the thing there. So make sure it's on mix, loop record, and put on a grid, and you're set to go. And then after you record, don't forget you can go back to TR-Rec and put it back in TR-Rec so you can see all of the different notes that are in here. Now, that was one way. Another way you could go in here is press pattern utility, and check this out. You can press edit right here, and you get 2 different ways you can edit. One is a piano roll, and the other is a microscope. So join me in the next video when we explore these 2 types of editing for drums inside the Roland FANTOM. All right, you guys take care, and we'll talk to you later.